Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here again with my lovely bits that I got from the lovely Taperology, and I thought we'd come along and have a bit of a play with this. Now this is, if you wanted to look on my treasure trove, so I will try and include the links below to you know, to all the Taperology things. This is, oh, I found it just now. Right, here we go. It is, now I don't know how you pronounce this, whether it's the Lossy Vintage Junk Journal Pack. It's this one here. And I also may use this, which is this one here. Again, I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that one, but it's that one there. So, yeah. And this one is the vintage collection. So I can't remember whether this actually had different kind of selections. So yeah, it's the vintage collection. Oh, and I also might use some of these as well, which are, let me find them, which are these. So these are the Zossen notepads. So that item there. So if you wanted to go over and sort of check out any of those things, that's what all of those bits are. So let's have a look and see what we can do with these. Now, I have to say, as soon as I opened this, I absolutely love everything here. So, of course, you know, I'm now struggling to use it because I want to just hoard everything. It's such a lovely, lovely, lovely set. So it's actually kind of, yeah, very difficult for me to bring myself to use any of this because, yeah, it's all really, really nice. But I thought let's come along and make some little kind of notepaddy bits from these. So I'm going to mix them in with some of these bits as well, mainly because hopefully that's going to enable me to hoard it a bit more because it's going to kind of stretch them further. I mean, there's plenty of pieces here, but you know, I don't want to kind of use, say, 5 bits in one pack, you know, or one pad, because then, you know, of course that's going to kind of use up my supplies really quickly. So let's just take a few bits that we're going to kind of put together to make this. So let's have a look. Right, I'm going to stick with kind of mainly the colourless pieces. I love using colourless things, so yeah, I'm going to kind of do this, and then I might have a bit of vellum as well, so maybe something like that. And then I'm thinking tie in one of these from this little pack. Oops. So these are more papery rather than you know, the thick card that these are, but that's fine. So I can pop that in there like that, and then let's open this and have something from here as well. Honestly, these are just such lovely sets, I must say. Oh, this, I'm going to struggle to use any of these because, yeah, I really, really like all of these. Oh, this is, yes, very difficult. Okay. Right, well, I've got quite a few postage stamps in here which are sort of colourless, and I said that I was going to try and go for the colourless look. So yeah, let's use a postage stamp. Oops, okay. Ooh. Right, like that. So first of all, I'm going to start by just inking these up. Now, I'm pretty sure, because these are vellum, I'm pretty sure that these would coffee dye quite nicely as well. I haven't tried coffee dyeing them, but I'm pretty sure that they would. And likewise with this vintage collection, I'm pretty sure that these would all probably coffee dye really well as well. So, but I haven't done that. So I'm just going to ink them up like that, okay. And then what I want to do is just use a little bit of, it's not actually washi tape, it's oh, I don't know what you'd call it. It's single-sided tape, but it's got a sticky back. So it's almost more like a sticker effect. Okay. Well, I just heard something flying around and I had a horrible feeling it was a wasp. So, yeah, if you suddenly see me jump, it's because it's a wasp. Now, I'm just going to rough the edges up of this. This is a really nice, thick kind of card. It's not thin or anything. It's a really nice thickish card. Oh, I've just spotted whatever that is flying around. Is it a wasp? No, it's just a fly. We're all good. It's just a fly. Flies I can cope with. Wasps I definitely can't. I would be out of here. Yeah, I would be running for the hills. Okay, so I'm just going to ink these up now I've roughed up the edges. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the tape, which is, like I say, more like a sticker. So I can lay it flat on my desk and run my ink pad along it. Oh, excuse me. It's kind of allergy season, I'm afraid, so I do apologise for that. I do suffer with hay fever, although I have to say nowhere near as bad as I did when I was a child, but I don't know whether you kind of grow out of it a little bit, but yeah. Right, okay. So we've got that one. Now I'm going to layer them up like this, and then with my tape, so this is my tape here. This was just from the range. Let me see if I can find the... I bought two because these were, I think these were reduced when I bought them. So it's just self-adhesive craft ribbon is what it's called. And then what I'm going to do is, because it's got this sticky back, I can lay it down. I'm so sorry if it's noisy. It's really warm, so I've got no choice really but to have the window open, or else I will be sat here falling asleep. So I can just lay it flat on the desk, because of course it's not going to stick onto the desk or anything, and then I can just run my blendy tool right the way down like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I will probably add a little bit of glue on this, because I like to make sure it's really, really, really glued down, and I just never really trust it to actually stay glued down. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to put it like that, and then I'm just going to run a bit of glue in here. So just along there, and then along on this one here. Okay. And then what I'll do is just take my tape and just cut it just approximately to the length of the bits there. So, oops, I've dropped it into the glue, not a good start. Okay, could do putting my glasses on really for this bit, but never mind. Oh, come on. Oh, sometimes this is just so fiddly. This is why I'm probably better off not using stickers. Oh, come on. Let me put my glasses down now. Oh, what a nightmare. Yeah, this is not coming away as easy as I'd hoped. Oh dear, come on. Okay, right, finally got there. Well, that didn't take too long, did it? Right, so I'm going to just put that up against each other like that, and then run this down here. So straight down the length of there. Okay, that's my first one attached. And then I will put some on here as well, I think. Do I want to? No, I don't think I want to actually. So I'm going to put my next one on, which I'm going to do here. Yeah, okay, so again, just run a bit of glue. Oh, I'm just thinking actually, do I want to put some extra tape in there? Because I'm going to put some tape in on the outer edge. I know this sounds a really strange thing to say, but honestly, I always struggle to kind of think, do I want to put tape on every layer or just on at the very end? Oh, maybe I want to put it on. Right, let's try this. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not making a mistake here. So like that, okay, and then straight down here, so just cut that down to size like that. Okay, oops, just cut that down, and then just oops, take that backing off. Oh, come on. Again, I should have just had my glasses on for peeling this backing off, because my goodness, it's not very easy to get off. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Right. Oh my goodness. The right mess of that. It's trickier than it looks, I promise you. trickier than it looks. Right, the good news is it's held together now because I've already done the other side. So from that point of view, it's all good because yeah, it was easier to get to that time. And I can just fold that piece over there. Okay, right. So then what I want to do is have my next bit attached onto here. Now this is where I probably will think, actually I didn't really need to put those other layers on, but we'll see. So again, just put some glue down on there, cut my washi tape stuff to size. I know it's not washi tape, but you know, for want of a better word, we'll just call it washi tape for the moment. Okay. I mean, you could use washi tape for this, to be honest. You know, I just happen to have this tape and, you know, I haven't really used it, to be honest. So I thought, well, actually, this will look really pretty because it's a nice contrast with the vintagey looking cards, you know, or pieces of paper. So I thought it would be something a bit fun to use. And, you know, just a nice way to use this decorative tape, to be honest. But yeah, if you've got washi tape, you could probably use the washi tape. Well, you definitely could use the washi tape. So that's that one. Okay. So I might try this one without another layer of tape, I think. So I'm going to put this one in here. Oh, maybe I'm coming a bit unstuck now. Excuse the pun. Yeah, perhaps I do need to put some more on here. No, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I don't want to have that everywhere, do I? No, right, okay. So I want to make sure this is going the right way round because it's got some text and it will not look good, obviously, if I have the text back to front. Okay. Oops. So cut that to size. Okay. Oh dear. Why do I never learn? It's not getting any easier. It's still just as tricky. Okay. Like that. Okay, and just mop that up a bit. Okay, and then last one will be my postage stamp, which again obviously needs to be the right way up because it's got text on there. So pop a bit of glue down there, a bit of glue on here. Okay, right, let's take the tape like that. Whoops. Oh my goodness me. Oh, why is this not improving at all? Every time I peel it, it's just a nightmare. Okay, right. So lay that down there. Okie dokie. Glue that down. Like that. And then flick that over. And then I just want to put some tape on the outside here. Oh, this is where I find I should have put tape in between every layer. Oh dear, this is not good, is it? Right. So I'm just going to open it out. And yeah, we probably should have put the tape on every layer, it turns out. Oh, I'm so rubbish with things like this. I see other people do things like this and I just love them and think, oh, I'm going to have a go at that. But it's just never as straightforward as I first think. I might need to ink this up actually a bit because I don't think this has got any ink. So yeah, let's just ink that. Right, okay. Come on. Okay, oops. So that one then onto here, like that. Again, just mop that glue. Okay, like that. Oh, I'm not sure that's worked brilliantly well. It will probably work better once it's settled down. Obviously at the moment it's all very wet glue, so yeah, I think it will work okay once it's kind of dried a little bit. So yeah, so a little kind of booklet there with all the pieces of ephemera, which I just love. And obviously most of these are plain on the back, so it just provides a little kind of journaling kind of booklet really, which I just think is really gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really, really pretty. And, you know, I mean, I think that looks absolutely lovely as it is. But of course, you know, you could then further decorate it. You could put, I don't know, butterflies or, you know, anything that you like on the front of it. But I think it looks, you know, pretty good just exactly as it is. So let's put that one to one side. Just keep pressing this to sort of squish it down a bit. So I'm just going to put my stapler on there to hold that laying flat like that. So let's pull in a couple more of these bits and do another one or two. So okay, let's take this one. Honestly, these are so lovely, I can't tell you. Really, really, really like them. Oh, that's a bit on the big side. Okay, so put in this smaller one. And got some squarish pieces. What is this? Not sure whether this is a piece of a map. I'm so sorry about that noise. I know I keep on saying it, but honestly it's really warm, so I do need to have that window open, I'm afraid. But I do apologise because I know it's not, you know, it's probably not the best listening to it, so I do apologise for that. So I'm thinking maybe something like that. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? I quite like the fact it's a bit contrasting. You know, it's not all the same colours. This is blue and, you know, it's making it sort of interesting to look at, isn't it? And then maybe something like that. And maybe this one. Or actually one of those. In fact, I'm going to go for the white because I'm going to ink it up anyway. And then something from that gorgeous little pad. Oh, these ones that are just so yummy. Right, okay, I'm going to go for another stamp because I do really love the stamp ones. So yeah, I'm going to go for that one. So let's again rough up the edges and things a little bit of these. Okey-dokey. Rough up the edges of this a bit. Obviously this is paper, so you know, unlike these which are sort of more card, this is paper, so it's a little bit more delicate. I have to just be a bit more careful as I'm roughing it up. So okay, that looks fine, doesn't it? Okay, looking good. So I'm just going to ink them up. Now I'm just having a quick look in my drawer to just see whether I want to have a different tape this time. Got this red one which has got the blue flowers, so I think that's going to be quite nice for this. So let's ink this up a bit. So I hope everyone's having a good day, doing some crafting and having a nice time. Like I say, the weather here is very nice and sunny, gorgeous, hot sunshine. Yeah, this is where I start moaning because it is in fact way too hot. Way too hot. We're going through our heat wave, so yes, it's been very hot, like melting kind of heat. So yeah, I'm not a fan, to be honest. I mean, I love it being sunny, I love it being warm. Hot, that's kind of another thing altogether, isn't it? Nobody really wants it boiling like that, do they? So yeah. Okay, that one. Okie dokie. Love these little vellum pieces. They are really lovely. Well, I love it all, to be honest. Yeah, really love everything. Okay. Love these. Really like the fact that they're on the thicker card, and it's really nice card, I must say. You know, really lovely. Right, let's just quickly ink this one. Okay. And I might decorate the front of this as well. I'm not sure. We'll see how it looks when we've done it. So this one, we're going to have this first. So let's get our tape. I'm going to just cut that down. Okay. So about there. Okay, and I'm just going to cut that pointy bit off. Okay, right, let's glue some bits down. I always just like to use a bit of glue, you know, when things are stickers, because, you know, I just don't really trust stickers to stay stuck down. I mean, chances are it might, but, you know, you don't know how strong they're going to be, do you? So I think stick it down with a bit of glue as well, and then you've kind of hedged your bets a bit, haven't you? So it's just a good way of, you know, ensuring that it's stuck down properly. Okay. Now I have to say, this is like fabric, this decorative tape. It's, you know, it's not kind of a washi tape or a sellotape texture. It's more like a fabric. It's really nice. Okay, right. Okie dokie. So we did go over the back of this one. So I will do that with this. I don't know really, you know, I'm not sure, like I say, whether this is kind of necessary or not necessary, but yeah, let's just do it as we did the other one. Because, you know, that did seem to work okay, so obviously we won't really know until it's all dry, but, you know, I'm thinking you could then put these on the sewing machine to really ensure that your fabric, or your tape, I said fabric because it's like fabric, but yeah, your tape, to ensure that it's really stuck down, you could then go over with the sewing machine. Oops, I'll just bend that corner in, a bit cheating there, but never mind. So again, just squish that down, because now I've got the 2 layers of the tape. Okay, and then I'm thinking maybe this one we might have a bit of the vellum. Yeah, maybe the vellum first. So again, just line of blue across there, line of blue here. Okay, just now pop that there. I mean, it doesn't really even have to be the full length of the piece, really. You know, you could probably get away with it just being, you know, smaller. But yeah, let's just peel that backing off. Oops. Oops, like that. Okie dokie, like that. Let's just squish that down. Okay, and fold that over. Next one is this one. So again, just trim this down sort of roughly to this size. Okay. Like that. Take this here. So sorry, this is probably like watching paint dry, watching me try to peel the backs off of this tape. So I do apologise for that. There we go. Oops. So I'm leaving a bit of a gap now because obviously it's getting to the point where, you know, it's almost got like a big sort of spine because it's getting kind of fatter here. So I just thought I would leave a little bit of a space. Okay. At this point, I'm thinking I might put a bit of the tape here. It just feels like it could do with a bit of a helping hand. So yeah, let's do that. And like I say, I mean, you can always go over this with the sewing machine and stitch, you know, stitch your pieces to reinforce them. I mean, you could use ribbon for this. Don't have to use tape at all. You know, you could use fabric. Could use sari silk if you could kind of squash it down flat enough. Could even use paper, to be honest. Anything that you've got to hand, really, would, I'm sure, work fine. Okay, and then last piece now. So just squish that down like that. And then the very last one is my lovely postage stamp, which, yeah, this is my favourite one. Okay. So, yeah, take that one there. Oops. Cut this one down. Yeah, I just think these look really pretty, don't they? And, you know, what a nice way to use some of those tapes that otherwise I've just had sat, you know, just sat in my drawer, just never being actually used. Okay, right. Oops. Like that. And, yeah, like that. Oh, dear. So, again, I've just left a bit of a space there, like a spine, for the gap, and then I'm just going to finish that off by putting some here on the outside. So I've just cut that roughly to the same size. So I use the back that I cut off. Oh, I'm so sorry about that truck now that's going past really loudly. Okay. I mean, obviously the glue here, this is very wet at the moment, so, you know, it's probably not really behaving how it will behave once the glue is dry, but okay. So just pop that one down there. Okay. Yay, right. Looking good. Let me just throw these bits of the backing from the tape away. So again, squish this down. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? Really cute, isn't it? Yeah, love how that looks. So I'm just going to squish this down for a moment and I'll pull the other one back in because this one obviously now has, you know, has dried a bit. So just got a little corner here of the tape, which I'm just going to cut off. Thought it would kind of fold around, but yeah, it was actually just in the way. So I think that's the only bit. Yeah. So like I say, I mean, you could now go to the sewing machine and stitch just down on these little edges here. I don't think I'm going to bother doing that. I don't think it kind of is, you know, seeming like it needs that. So I'm just going to leave it like it is. But let's see if we can decorate up a little bit further with anything else. So I've just got some wax seals here. I actually wanted to decorate up this one really. Just because this one, I love all the blues and the reds. So I thought this one we could kind of, you know, get a bit more interesting by hopefully tying in something blue, I'm thinking. Oh, I really do apologise for that noisy traffic. This is very loud. Yeah, I quite like this. Let me just check. That's a bit bluey green. It's not too bad, but yeah, I think probably, oops, probably this one is the nicest one. So let's just go for this. And then do we want to have anything else? Like, for instance, a butterfly or a flower or maybe some ribbon or anything? Just pull in some ribbon. Could even have it kind of like on one of those other pages. So I'm just going to trim this wax seal down because it's a little bit big. I'm not very good at trimming these down, I have to say. Sometimes they just go really horrible. You know, I just make them look really sort of deformed in their shape. But yeah, that one actually didn't go too badly. I should really save that wax because I can remelt it, but I have to get rid of it because otherwise it's just going to float around on my desk. And to be honest, it's just the last thing I need is more stuff floating around on the desk. Right, wondering about this ribbon. So let's just pop this ribbon here. Like that. Okay. Just cut that one down. 1, 2. Okay. Take that one out. Or even kind of on the corner or at the top, because I'm thinking, you know, this would maybe go into a pocket or something. So actually probably keeping bits, you know, bits higher so as it would fit into a pocket is probably, you know, probably worth bearing in mind. I mean, you could just glue this onto a page, I guess, really. But oh, I don't know now. I thought this would be perfect here, but oh, I should have put these a bit lower down, shouldn't I? And then it would have sat here really happily. But instead, I've kind of put all these bits a bit high up. And now, of course, it's just in the way. If I put it here, it's just in the way on the edge, which is not great. What do we think to that? Yeah, I quite like that. What do we think? I'm wondering about the red ribbon. I know that other red was not really great, but let me just see if I've got any other. I've got this red, which, let's just try this. Oops. Oh, this ribbon's a bit kind of creased, but yeah, just wonder. Let me just cut that down. Okay, and pop this in here. I think the red is quite nice because it does give a bit of a contrast, doesn't it? So yeah, I think maybe go for the red after all. Now kind of thinking again back here rather than on that back bit. Let me just hold this down. So we could either have it up there, sort of in the background, or on here. I think on there. Right, let me just grab another glue stick because my glue stick's gone right down now. Oops. Right, okay. So let's pop this one down. Like that. Okay, and then the wax seal itself, I'll just put here, like that. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? Love how that looks. So yeah, I mean, you could obviously enhance them further by just, you know, adding little bits and pieces, wax seals like we've done here, or, you know, butterflies. You could put like maybe some bows or something on them, you know, just anything that you like. You could maybe put some flowers on. I mean, I thought this one we'd keep a bit more neutral, but, you know, you could see how you could very easily kind of enhance it with some extra little bits and bobs, couldn't you? And yeah, they're just really pretty. And I love the fact that they're actually plain on the back, because obviously, you know, what you've effectively got here is just a little foldy out that you can obviously then journal all over the back, which is just awesome, isn't it? So, you know, really nice kind of journaling pieces, but also lay pretty flat and yeah, pretty interactive and nice kind of to look at and hold. So I hope that you like them. Like I say, obviously all the links are below for the Taperology things, for if you wanted to go and check out any of the Taperology things that I've actually used. And, you know, yeah, I hope that you enjoy using or, you know, looking at any of these bits. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much then. Bye.